Today on the channel, things get spooky with the Super 7 store exclusive Super 7 Ultimate Edition Ghost Jaga.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate Edition unboxing and review. In today's video, we got something special, perfect for the Halloween season, as we got the Super 7 Ultimate Edition Thundercats Super 7 store exclusive Ghost Jaga. But for all your non-Super 7 store exclusives, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all unstock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. And for all your Super 7 exclusive needs, head over to Super 7, obviously, and put in code KYLEP to support this very YouTube channel. Hopefully one day, maybe a discount code on that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But of course, one thing we know it's going to happen is we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what's going on with old Ghost Jaga. And of course, got the nice slip cover as we're used to with the Ultimate Edition figures, but no brown shipper box as we've talked about with some of the other Super 7 Ultimate figures. The brown box is going away. It's extinct at this point. It's all right for me. These seem to be protected pretty good without those. It was always an extra added thing of protection. I don't think it was really needed most of the time as long as there's a bubble wrap or something. So this is what we get in this day and age here, but very, very cool packaging. Very kind of frosted blue, very ghostly, very wintry, of course. And we're not done with Super 7 store exclusives. Not Super 7 store exclusive, but Super 7 Thundercats figures. Easy for me to get there so far this year, as we do have the Reptilians, 3 of those guys coming. We also have the Chitara glow-in-the-dark figure coming. So some more Thundercats content, I think, before the close of the year. So stay tuned for that. But cool packaging design. We've seen these before. Thundercats on the back. And, of course, nice slip cover. You just pull it on off like so, and you give it the old see you later, goodbye. And then you got Jaga in all of his glory. Of course, a lot of stuff we've already seen. We got the hands, the swords, all that. But we got that beautiful translucent plastic. Looking really, really nice. Big bubble window, of course. Jaga down here. Ghost Jaga, as it does say. Nothing too fun on the sides of these, but we do got the back. Let's see what it says about Jaga back here. It says, Jaga. Long ago, Jaga served Claudius. When are we getting Claudius in the line? We need him. Original Lord of the Thundercats. Charged with guarding the treasures of Thundera. Oh, some of the best treasure. He became a mentor to Claudius' son Lion-O. During Thundera's destruction, Jaga led the exodus of refugees. He later sacrificed himself to pilot their flagship safely to the distant world of Third Earth. Yet his spirit continues to guide a now adult Lion-O, reaching out from the spirit realm in times of great need. Oh, everybody loves a Force Ghost. In the 80s, all about the Force Ghost with, of course, Star Wars. Then you get a little bit of Jaga going on. Oh, man, it's all entwined. It's all entwined, no doubt about it. But I'm going to take this offline, get Jaga out of the package. We'll be back talking all things Ghost Jaga. All right, we got Jaga out of the package, and as usual, let's start with the accessories before we work our way to the figure here. And we got all the hands in the world. Jaga got 2 gripping hands right out of the package, but of course, he's got 2 more gripping hands here, so choose your own gripping hand adventure. You want the up and down hinge, you want the side to side, you choose your own hand adventure right there. You do get kind of the mangled hands going on, the left and right. Got the little claw hands. Got 2 of those. And then we got the splayed out hands here. Nice, very cool here that you got kind of the yellow tips on the end. Very clear blue plastic. Of course, we'll dive into that with the figure. But a little bit of color difference here. And this will set that off a little bit here. Might have to use that one for me here. And then, of course, Sword of Omens. We got that in a more frosted look here as well. Got kind of a greenish color there against the red and the yellow in the eye. Very frosted blade. Very thin plastic on here, but a very frosted Sword of Omens. And then you got Jaga and his own sword. Of course, he's ready to defend. Even if he's a ghost, he can hold his ghost sword. But we do have that going on. Nice silver blade as well. Then some blue colors, even a little bit of purple down here on the handle. Looking good. 2 weapons for Jaga. Now, Jaga doesn't have all the bells and whistles, all the accessories of the original release Jaga, and of course, we'll do some comparisons later off in this video. But he does come with a plastic cape. Cape season running strong, even if you're a ghost. Even ghosts wear their capes from time to time. I will say this cape has a little bit of that Jack Sticky disease going on, though. I'm a little surprised by that. This is a brand new figure, just currently made, just shipping right now. Usually over time things get sticky, but I got a little bit of stickiness. I'd be interested to hear in your guys's if you have any stickiness in the cape on yours. Lando would frown upon that. Lando's always said the worst thing that could happen, a sticky cape. Nobody likes a sticky cape, but Jaga's got a little bit of sticky cape there, a little frosted, not quite see-through, but it definitely has an interesting look to it. It's an interesting cape, no doubt about it. Now, the original Jaga did come with a soft goods cape, so you could choose your own cape adventure. You can't do that here. Of course, you could mix and match and move the capes between each other. Maybe I'll do that for some of the glamour shots. We'll see. But that's the first thing you notice on this is the big old cape, big heavy plastic cape. Got Jaga looking really good. He's got his helmet on with that big spear spike. When everything fails, even your hands, your fists aren't working anymore, you're in the battle, last-ditch effort, you put that head up there with that big old spike. Hopefully it takes somebody out at the end of the day, but it looks good right there. Like the spike on the top, nice purple colors around, even that little jewel in the middle. And then even as a ghost, he's got a fabulous Santa Claus-esque beard going on. Nice white color there. Love the eyes, the cat eyes, just looking good throughout on this. And then, of course, the translucent plastic throughout on Jaga. I love translucent plastic. It always looks really cool. Seems like it's the last couple years, translucent plastic and, of course, glow-in-the-dark plastic. Been on the rise. Been on the rise. Of course, people trying to get the most out of their molds, as we do know, similar to this Jaga figure. But looking really nice in the translucent plastic. Looking really good. Of course, arms go all the way around like Super 7 usually does. Very tight joints on this. Single jointed elbows. You get the bicep cut as well. Forgot to mention that. Hands removable, back, forth, side to side. Got those arm gauntlets going on there, of course, as we know. Cape does attach. It does plug in to his little singlet. I guess we'll call it a singlet. Jaga, a wrestler in a former life. Before he became a ghost, of course. But that does unhinge. If you do move that ab a little too much, it will unhinge, but it does pop right back in, so note that. But you do got the ab crunch. Waist articulation as well on this one. A little bit of splits action for old Jaga. He's a ghost after all. He can do all kinds of splits he wants as a ghost if he needs to. Legs do go up. You got a single bend at the knee, of course. A little bit of side to side. You can kind of see that disc wheel in there for the articulation. You do got the ankles up and down. A little side-to-side action as well there for old Jaga. Very, very tight joints on this one. As we've seen, I think translucent plastic has gotten better over the years, but we've seen in the past where sometimes it can get a little bit brittle on you if you're not careful. So always a watch out. You never forget that kind of stuff if you have a translucent figure that breaks on you or the plastic cracks or something. But definitely an interesting look. I love the frosted kind of blue to it. You could say it's Ghost Jaga or it's Jaga lost in the winter and frozen in a cave or something. He kind of has that feel to him, like he's a snowman or he's been encased in ice or something like that. But very, very good looking repaint here. And of course, we saw the Ghost of Jaga in the Thundercats episodes more than we saw regular Jaga. So really, kind of thinking through it all, this should be kind of the regular Jaga most people do use. But we did get the regular version in the early edition of Thundercats Ultimate Wave. And we do know there's another Jaga coming from the cartoon variety. So things coming up Jaga, as we do know. But does Jaga fit on a ringside collectible stand? Of course, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. And what do you know? Fits perfectly right there. But let's bring out some friends. But first, how about the other exclusive here? I believe Big Bad Toy Store exclusive earlier this year. It is Tigra, the translucent, clear, invisible Tigra. So I'm here for that. Just missing that glow-in-the-dark Chitara and kind of have all aspects of the rainbow, of the different kind of plastic rainbow. But we do have the Jaga regular edition right here, of course, with the Sword of Omens. Ready to go. Got the soft goods cape. We're always here for that, as I did say. But looking really, really good. And it's funny, like I said earlier, this is really kind of the main Jaga as he was in the cartoon series. This one was only in flashbacks in like the first episode, first 2 episodes, something like that. So an interesting go-to-market strategy right here. But I guess more people maybe wanted this version over this one. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments down below. But for what this is, I like it. I like a translucent figure, so they're always playing the hits for me. And then it's a Thundercats figure, even better. So for me, I do like this. I think a lot of people did sleep on this being a Super 7 store exclusive. So maybe they passed, and these are always kind of hard to get later on. We'll see what happens in the future. Will they be re-released, or will it be secondary market only? I guess you'll have to see on that one as well. But I'm here for this. But let me know, are you here for this? Did you pick up this Jaga? Did you need this Jaga? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and the other YouTube channel. 2 YouTube channels to subscribe to. Videos every single day on both of those channels, so check that one out. And of course, don't forget about social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and Instagram, and the Patreon for early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, you name it. All going on over the old Patreon channel. Patreon, your best way to support the channel. And you can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for Jaga and ghosts everywhere, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.